Hi everyone, Alden here for Wednesday, October 21st's Cards and Crystals. Thank you for those of you on Instagram. I know I'm a few minutes late. I was having trouble logging on to Instagram because it's Mercury retrograde, so why wouldn't I be having trouble logging on to Instagram? Hi Katie, so good to see you. Uh, Speaking of Mercury retrograde, it is Mercury retrograde in Scorpio right now. And there's just a lot of shadow stuff coming up around people's identity and self-care. Like hi Lucy, so good to see you. If you haven't been practicing self-care, that's going to really come back and bite you in the butt now during this period of time. And we just had a super new moon in Libra, and this month October about me is all about balance, and Libra is the sign of balance. And it was interesting because back in January I actually did a year tarot spread for myself. So I did a tarot card for every month, and the card I got for October was temperance, I mean. And temperance is symbolic of balance and making sure you have everything like health-wise and life-wise lined up. And a big thing I've realized this month is that if I don't schedule in time to spend time with my partner, go out on socially distanced dates, take time for baths and rest, my life isn't going to have that because my life is so scheduled. I need to schedule in time for rest and joy and play as well. And within the shadow stuff coming up, as Lucy just commented, be gentle with yourself. Give yourself time. Today, I rescheduled a project with a project partner of mine, and instead I did an hour of Afroflow yoga and took a bath and just like allowed those emotions to flow through me. And I'm gonna get my work done later now, but I needed to work through the shadow stuff, which isn't bad. It's just stuff that needs to be acknowledged. So be gentle with yourself. The Mercury retrograde continues until November 3rd, which if you're here in the US, I know Katie isn't, lucky you. If you're here in the US, that's the election. And hello Raju. And that's going to be a lot. And because now I'm not a psychic or anything, I'm not predicting anything, but because of all the absentee ballots and also the Mercury retrograde shadow period, we probably won't get a verdict on the election until like at least the 11th of November. So those are going to be a lot of stressful weeks, and just being gentle with yourself is important. Yeah, that's my few minute ramble before we get into this. I hope you enjoyed it. So basically, shadow stuff is going to come up. Be gentle with yourself. It is all okay. And now this is Cards and Crystals, and my familiar Jasper is joining us today. He's been busy today. And in this, I do a sound bath to open, and then I do a card pull. Today we will be using the Bad Bitches Tarot, because we bad bitches. And then I also give a crystal prescription that goes along with the energy of the week. All right, let's get started, friends. I don't know about you, but that was a gorgeous moment of centering for me. And I used the Bija Mantra Hum, which is associated with the throat chakra. And a theme that's been coming up for me a lot recently is speaking your truth and sharing your truth, Satya, which is the yogic term for truthfulness. And it's like one of the properties of the yogic path and the tree. And so how in this time of confusion and craziness can you share your truth and filter through all the lies and be grounded on authenticity and your authenticity, your soul's knowing, because that's important. So I just wanted to share that hum with you to help center you in your satya, in your truth. And now we are going to pull a card from the Bad Bitches Tarot by Ethany and see what energies come up for this week. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Also, Katie and Lucy, if you want to put one word for how you're feeling and then one word for how you want to move through the week in the comments, I'd love to hear. Okay. So, this is the Five of Wands, and the Five Wands are all about action and like taking no bullshit, taking names. You can see this person is hi Elisabetta. You can see this person is sitting on a bench. They have their coffee. They're like very go-getter, like getting the job done businesswoman. And so that's the energy we need to bring, like this very fiery, take no bullshit kind of type of energy. And I know that we're feeling pretty burnt out. So it's like maybe you've been having too much of this fiery energy in your life. I see that Katie says she's stressed now, and Lucy says that she's unnerved. So that to me seems that maybe there's too much of the fiery energy in your life. And Katie wants to feel more focused for the rest of the week. I love that, Katie. Me too. Lucy, she wants to feel safe, and I feel that as well. And Lucy, I'd love to offer that smoky quartz and garnet are great stones to work with because they're associated with the root chakra, and that helps. The mantra for the root chakra is I am safe. So that's a great way to lean into the feelings of safety and start cultivating those. Anyway, that was a total tangent. Back to the Five of Wands. Very fiery energy, taking action. Let me grab the guidebook. Five of Wands. There is no doubt you have a mighty challenge before you. There are usually two responses to being challenged. You can say, no thank you, disengage, and stay in your comfort zone. Or you can put on your Wonder Woman underoos and level up. If you're being faced with this challenge, you are more than ready. Believe in yourself. So, this, it's just like a badass woman taking charge of things. I'd like to say the reversed or blocked one as well, because I'm feeling some of that energy coming through even though this didn't come through reversed. We all have different ways of looking at things. Are you being a little too narrow-minded or unwilling to listen or change? Broaden your horizons when it comes to ideas and how to tackle problems. Don't let your ego rule your decisions. You may be passing up on something incredible. So, within that, we need to take action and trust ourselves and know that we can do whatever craziness is coming up. And if we're feeling stressed or blocked or like this isn't happening for us, get creative. Think of ways in which you can tackle the problem differently so that you can sort of, instead of trying to keep running into the wall, maybe think of ways to go around this problem, because you can do it. It's just a matter of finding the right solution. And then within that, I have Carnelian for today, which is a stone associated with the sacral chakra, and I am personally on my bleed right now, so I've been using this stone a lot. That's why it's right next to me. And you can also see I have it on my throat, and carnelian, in addition to being associated with the sacral chakra, is also known as the singer's stone because it opens up creativity and speaking your truth, which goes back to what I was saying about Satya earlier, and also creativity for the Five of Wands. How are you going to be creative. How are you going to work through this problem in a badass warrior woman creative way? Now, Carnelian's more, so even though it's orange, it's more associated with the water element. And the wands are very fiery. So I think like the blend of the two, the water and the fire, creates steam, like this sort of sensual energy. So maybe considering using some of your sensual power to get through the problem, not like in like a coercive way, but thinking of sensuality as the seat of creativity, and how that can be a beautiful, powerful mechanism in and of itself. So basically, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, but you're a boss woman and or person, depending on who's watching this. I just happen to be talking to all women in this group right now. You're a badass person who can get through this and will do this. Just tap into your creativity. Think of new ways to get around the problem, and make sure to practice some self-care in the meantime. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Again, this is Carnelian for the sacral chakra and the Five of Wands, because you're boss, action taker, and everyone who said their words, thank you. I hope you do feel more focused and more safe as the week continues, and that this helped you center and calm. And hello, Deep. I believe your name is Deep. Namaste. And I'm gonna close out with a sound bath. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you to everyone who's joined and to everyone who's watching after. If you just joined in at the end, this will be on IGTV, Facebook, and YouTube after this. And since this time is so insane, even I'm getting an energy healing from a Reiki healer. And I myself am a certified crystal healer as well as a Reiki healer. And I do distance crystal healings, distance Reiki healings, and a combination of the both. So if you're interested in getting a distance healing done with me, I currently only offer 2 slots a week due to my schedule. So check in on that via the link in my IGTV or my Instagram bio. Words are hard. Link in my Instagram bio, or if you're on Facebook or YouTube right now, the link is in the caption. And like I mentioned to Lucy in this video earlier when she said she wanted to feel safe, that's associated with the root chakra, that's associated with like smoky quartz and garnet stones. So within a distance healing, I literally feel your chakras and I sense which ones are balanced, which ones are imbalanced, which ones need support. And then in addition to using universal energy to help rebalance them, I give you suggestions of crystals that worked particularly well with your energy field, meditations you can do, and practices you can take into your daily life. So it's not just like a one and done, oh, I'm the only one who's in control of your healing. No, that's not how it is. You are in control of your spiritual growth and your healing at the end of the day, and I just help support that. So that's a really quick and dirty explanation of an energy healing. Like I said, you can find those links in my Instagram bio and in the caption. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Deep Stolani. You are very kind as well. I wish you, everybody, a blessed, wonderful day, and thank you for being here. Love and light. Oh, and also, I'll be here next week at 3 p.m., Wednesday, 3 p.m. EST. Bye. I believe that's the 28th. Yeah.